Well, welcome everyone to the second meeting of my two ETCV classes. Tonight we're going to do a little bit of brainstorming work in just a minute, but I do want to let everyone know that we will not be having a meeting next Wednesday. I'm going to be doing some traveling, and to be honest, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be Wednesday night. The travel arrangements are still being worked out, so I don't want to hold you all to a meeting that I'm not sure I can make. So, just so everyone is clear, we will not meet next week. I will try to remember to send out an announcement, but next week is going to be a little bit crazy for me. One of the reasons it's going to be crazy is I'm going to be in Denver getting ready for ISTE 2016. If you are in K-12 education, you should be a member of ISTE, the International Society for Technology and Education. And we all know I can't type and talk at the same time, so let me put this in. It's a little expensive to be a member as a professional, but okay, Kelly, let me know what happens. If you could, when it kicks you out, do you get any sort of an error message? And just email that to me. ISTE has a student membership, and it's like a digital membership. I strongly suggest that you look into this. However, if you get the more full membership, the ISTE conference is really something to go to. The equivalent in higher ed is the ELI, or EDUCAUSE Learning Initiative Conference. But I really think a lot of people in either higher ed or training can learn a lot from the ISTE conference. And there are ways you can volunteer. There's all sorts of interesting sessions. There's a vendor exposition that takes up about 3 football fields. So I'm going to be pushing ISTE 2016 a little bit because it is in Denver, and it's close. It's in driving distance. And as we get closer, I'm going to be seeing if we might get people who would like to carpool, share a room, etc. So just know that as an ISTE member, I'm going to be pushing that. As an EDUCAUSE member, I'll also be pushing ELI. The nice thing about ELI is you can do a lot of interesting things with them virtually. So I just wanted to start off the evening letting folks know about ISTE and the conference coming up. I'm what's called a co-chair of one of the sessions. It's the BYOD sessions. And so if you do go to ISTE, I would love to have you do some volunteering with me in terms of some of the things we're going to be doing in Learning Space. So just keep that in mind, and if you have any other questions, let me know. It is, I should know this, it's the end of June, and let's say like June the 27th-ish, but it's usually right over the end of June, which is a beautiful time to be in Denver as well. And yes, it is set so that classroom teachers can go during the summer. Thank you, Audrey. Something that I should be able to pull up without any hesitation is it's the 26th through the 29th. Thank you for checking out the website. So for the topic at hand, excuse me, I've set up 2 breakout rooms with 2 questions. One of them is, what are the things that you can do as an individual to keep yourself safe in a digital world? The other question is, what are things you can do as an individual to ethically use digital materials? I'd like you to spend just a second or two thinking about which of those questions interest you the most. And in a second here, I'll be assigning you to breakout rooms. And what we'll do is we're going to spend about 20 minutes with you in the breakout rooms. And Lori and Mundell, I'd like you to kind of split yourselves, one in one room and one in the other, whatever you'd like to do. And do some brainstorming in the chat about how you can keep safe and how you can ethically use materials. I've posted a little bit of a beginning question to get you started talking about what does it mean to be safe in terms of keeping yourself safe, and what does it mean to ethically use digital materials. So who would like to talk about my first question, safe use? And what I'll ask you to do is to give me a green check mark if that's something you would like to do. And I should say, if everybody wants to go into one room, we might just stay here in the main room and talk about it. Lori, do you have a preference? And Rendell, do you have a preference as to which room you'd like to go into? Okay. You'll see when you get in there then. Now, if at any point you want to switch the meeting you're in, let me know. I have to be the one to do that. And just remember that you can always private chat me. What will happen in a second here, I'm going to click the button that will start the breakout rooms. And if my practice this afternoon works correctly, you're going to go into the breakout rooms and you will see just your chat there. So there'll be either the safe use or the ethical use. And for those of you who are listening to the recording, nothing happens, nothing is recorded in the breakout rooms. So there'll be about 20 minutes of silence that I'm going to try to edit out before posting the meeting. But again, I need to learn how to do that. So here we go. Let's go into our breakout room.